Welcome back, everyone, to another Saturday evening live stream. Let's see who's here early and on time. We got, allegedly, Phantom 6767. I don't think he's really here because when I came in, that message was there, but he wasn't here. Aha. I got you. Lobo 1G is here early. Susan Arthur's here. Welcome. Bugwash is awake, surprisingly. Why is that? Because it's 3 a.m. it's 2 a.m. for him. Thor is here. It's 3 a.m. for him. Definitely not Jay is here. Welcome. Nightbot is here, so watch your P's and Q's. Turn off that caps lock key, and don't spit out too many emojis or Nightbot will get you. All right, let's do some shout outs for some flat bettas. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog 3436, our top PTS driver for January 2023. Thor, Reefer hauler for 30 months. Amazing. It's amazing that we've been doing this for 30 months. 2.5 years. Isabella Hagloff, Rob Strecker, aka Lurch, is here in the Discord with me to read your chat. Say hello, Lurch.
Hello.
Hello. Willie is back. Thumper and Bo, long time no see. Are you watching from the road or are you home? Welcome back, Pat Fisher. Good to see you. Wow. Thumper and Bo, the mystery truck driver. Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February 2023. Bill Welburn. Nicholas XXXN, another truck driver from Norway. Susan Arthur, our top Euro truck driver for May 2023. Susan got second place driver in Euro truck last month. Juan Villarreal, welcome. You haven't missed anything yet. At the shop, elbows deep in a rear end, replacing gears. Oh, ish. But I know you've been putting on a lot of miles lately. XLT 588 Gaming. Omega Sunrise, our top ATS driver for January 2024. Norwegian trucker Nicholas. Big Al 2424, our top ATS driver for March 2025. And our top ATS driver for all of 2023. Trucker King 2010, another truck driver in the audience, maybe. Tazimify, Johnny Hansen, Lobo 1G, our top ATS driver for July 2024. Pugwash, our top Euro truck driver for April 2024. Surprisingly awake. Wim55, our top ATS driver for March 2024. So Pugwash, are you lying in bed looking at your tablet and going to fall asleep any moment, or did you just wake up in the middle of the night? Carlin, Torsev Ice Bear, top Euro truck driver for August 2023. FTG Mike B. David Long, aka Space Cadet Shorty, our top Euro truck driver for September 2024, a former truck driver. Hunter Toller, one of our newest truck drivers, based out of Texas. He's our top ATS driver for August 2024. Okay. Let's get started. So we're going to do something in a minute. I just want to put out some programming notes. We at the end of the stream, or at the end of the driving today, I will be doing runners-up drawings for the VTC, and I'll also be sharing the stats for how folks, or how we as a company did against other companies last month. In bed, watching on iPad, wide awake for now. Careful not to bruise your nose when that thing falls over. Okay. All right, so where are we? What are we doing? We are in Cape Girardeau. So had a live stream earlier today where that was a members live stream, and I did a couple of loads. I did a special transport load from Kansas City Underground to Rolla. I have been informed it is pronounced Rolla by Willie. And then took another load from Rolla to St. Louis to the Rocks port there. Then I took after the live stream, I took another short hop down here to Cape Girardeau, and where we're gonna pick up the load that I'll show you here shortly. Thumper and Bo says I got the opportunity to go to the Mid America Truck Show. It is a highly recommended to go. I heard that you went. That's great. You know, I never went. It would have been something I would kind of like to do, but it wasn't critical for me. Because when I was out driving over the road, that's what I was doing. I wasn't going to trade shows, but it crossed my mind to go. I actually had opportunities for free tickets from Schneider when I was driving for them. Well, pulling air loads, but I opted not to. Just didn't care enough, I guess. So
did you run across Ike at all?
Yeah, did you run into Ike? Because he was there. Bonehead Truckers Ike. All right, so let's get back to it. We are, I guess I could zoom in so you can see where we are exactly. We are at Evergreen. This is, I put real companies back in for anybody who saw this earlier. Joshua Boo is here, welcome. So we're at whatever this place is. It's Evergreen because I put real companies back in. And we're going to pick up our load. I am sitting right on the trigger. Really? Wow. That's cool.
Huh.
All right, we're going to pick up this service boat. You may have seen this service boat in the thumbnail for this stream. Let's take the job. Tanks are filled and driving hours. Whatever. It's raining. Why is it raining? Here we go. Hang on, kitty. Okay. We know what to do with all this stuff. So, engine's already started. Where are we going? You might wonder. We're going to Springfield. We're going to take this boat to the underground. I don't know why we would take a boat to the underground, but that's what we're going to do. Maybe there's an underground ocean or something, or lake or whatever that they need this for. Hope we're going to fit. It's a little tall. Okay, we got the beacons going. Got all the placards on. You think it's pilot's boat? That's different guessing. It's a new load with the update. You're right. This is one of the new loads. With the 154 update / Missouri DLC. And I tell you what, that seagull just won't shut up. So let's get out of here.
Joshua Boo says, you know what, I could use that boat right now because of my leg in the rivers so high right now in Springfield, Missouri. I have 5 parts, man. I have a lot of water amount flood.
I heard something or saw something in the news about high water flooding in Missouri and Kentucky, I think it was.
Thumper and Bo says, yes, sir, I did and got to ride in the Scania.
Nice. Hope you got video.
Yeah, that's what Thor responded. And Susan says, yeah, because it has pilot on it.
Oh. Well, I'm thinking that has something to do with it being a pilot boat. You know, the harbor pilot. But okay.
Thumper says, yes, I did get lots of footage.
Good deal.
Peanut Cowboy asks, have you left a review on SCS Steam page for Missouri? The reviews need help.
Well, I didn't. But maybe other folks could do it. I'm not much for leaving reviews. I guess I should be, but I love it so far.
Susan responded, yeah, I know, I'm just being silly.
Somebody's got to do it.
Mugwash says, if that's going underground, you might have some fun.
That's what I'm afraid of.
There's Rick Rashid with his traditional greeting.
Welcome, Rick.
Willie just gifted 5 memberships. They go to Dogpin, Pizza Guy, the Gigliottis, Jonathan, and I think I'll just say Chinese or Japanese, because that's what the name looks like.
Thank you, Willie.
Peanut Cowboy says, I like the Kirksville area.
Remember, I can't hear you when that stuff's going off. Okay.
Peanut Cowboy said, I like the Kirksville area.
Trying to think if I got up there yet. I think I did. We did a delivery Thursday.
We did in the convoy yesterday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bedrock says, where are you going with my boat?
Tulsa. Well, we're going to Springfield. Somebody else could bring it the rest of the way. We're getting off here.
Thor said to Susan not to worry. Silly fits right in with this group.
Yeah.
Pugwash adds, you're all good, Susan. We're all as mad as hatters here. Joshua Boo says, good job for the members. I've never had a membership.
Yeah, it just randomly picks people.
Definitely not Jay. It says Rod Advisor mod name. I'll let you answer that.
It's in the description below.
Yep.
But it is the minimal rod advisor. Whoops.
Or as we're just big boys and gals playing games on the computer.
Yeah.
Treasure O is here.
Hey, Treasure.
And definitely not Jay says appreciate it. With the stream, I'm trucking on my PC as well.
Nice.
Joshua thinks he's poor because he can't get a membership.
Well, step up. I think the low end one is less than $3.
Don't count on getting a gifted one either. Just ask Dr. Jones how long it took to get a gift. How many different times did I try and get him one?
3, I think. Oh, am I supposed to wait for him?
Bedrock says, just weird to me that those bridges don't have overhead clearance signs on them.
I didn't even notice, but yeah, you're right. And of course, a guy like you would notice that. You know what else we don't see much of? Is weight restriction signs. Every once in a while I've seen one.
Not better. Rashid says, because I removed them all.
Some states don't have them unless it's less than 14 feet. And then some states have them no matter how high, it seems like.
But no matter, some boneheads will find a way to impact no matter what.
We going over, guys? Okay.
Told Boomer this earlier, but saw a picture at Bonehead Truckers Facebook page of a truck that had crashed into a 9'9" bridge.
Yeah, I watched that video. That's nuts.
I didn't watch a video, I saw pictures.
Yeah, I watched the video. Bonehead Truckers had the video.
Bedrock responded to Rashid, "You know it's a federal offense to remove them." Which Rashid says, "Yep, I know, but I don't care."
He just sneaks back across the border.
He's one of them dang foreigners.
Yeah.
Bedrock says that bridges typically don't have to be posted with load restrictions as long as they are load rated for more than 23 tons.
That must be why I hardly ever see them.
Pugwash says to Bedrock, "Is it a defense if you're just a useless driver and clip a few signs now and then?" And Rashid's got a jet. His phone's about to die.
Man.
Plug it in.
Yeah, plug it in.
You know, Cowboy's wondering if you like this DLC better than Arkansas.
A little bit. I mean, I like Arkansas. I like Missouri because it really does take me back to my days driving, and I used to drive through here a lot. Not on this road. I've been on this road. This is US Highway 60, and I've been on it 2-3 times. But mostly I drove along the interstate, 44, 70, 55.
Bedrock says it's pretty rare to have a bridge posted with load restrictions on a state or US highway, and extremely rare on interstates. They're all designed for heavier loads.
Yeah, that's a good point.
To Pugwash, he responded, "That will normally get you a traffic citation."
Hey, this truck up here is getting on my nerves. All right, Copper, pick it up.
Pugwash claims he's got friends in high places.
As opposed to just hi friends in places.
I suppose it's having better than having friends in low places.
Yeah.
It just responds, I guess I'm lucky to a friend.
Well, earlier today I pulled one of them new vehicles, new special transport vehicles out of the underground at Kansas City. So now we'll be taking this one to the underground in Springfield. Come on, we weren't even doing 60 and you're slowing down.
Bush says that this seems to be quite a lengthy special escort load.
Yeah, over 200 miles. Let's see, we've gone about 260 miles so far. We've got just a few left to go. Uh-oh. I hit that pole back there with the trailer. Dang it. Ah.
Now Pugwash wonders how this would work in a convoy.
It doesn't. Can't do special transport in a convoy, but wouldn't that be cool? I just got to remember to swing wide. It's a special transport. Now, I hope we don't have to go up the hill, around the corner and up the hill, and then come back down. Hopefully we can just go straight in.
Joshua Booth says, what time would you live today?
What?
He said, what
I'm
time would
going the right way.
you live today? He said.
I don't understand. What time would I live today? I am live.
Thor says, someone did not move that pole. Ain't your fault.
That's it. That's it right there. Ooh, there's another one. Ooh. Forgot about how wide my load is. I was getting up close to talking to that booth. Or into the little intercom thing there. Subtropolis. The Trucker King he asked me, he was gonna, for our own mod, he was gonna rename this. And then he looked it up and found out that this is actually the name. Now, this is from the Real Companies mod, but this is the real name. Now, what I delivered to here was Kraft Foods when I did this for Reels. But apparently the name of the whole facility is Subtropolis. And I didn't know that. So I guess we are turning right here. And then left. Yeah, looks like I missed. Just barely, though. But a miss is a miss. So, have any of you in the audience done a load like this into the underground, one of these, or something similar? This is just crazy. There it is. That's where we're going. Oh, wow. This is... Okay, this needs a photo because this is just insane. I'm not leaning, am I? Because if I'm leaning, that means I'm rubbing up against the wall. I gotta go look. Oh, no. Oh, no. I am rubbing up against the wall.
Whoops.
Whoops.
I'll read that. From here on out, I'll wait until he's parked it.
Wow, good sound effects. Two Swifties. Not good. Yeah, you're right, Willie. It's gonna need a... Oh, go ahead, Lurch. I read Bedrock and Willie.
Bedrock said, I failed to tell you that's my boat, but it's stolen. That's the reason it's delivering underground.
Yeah, I did that one. It was above that. Oh, Peanut Cowboy.
He said he did drop one underground.
Cool. All right, so we're caught up on that. Let's have a look. Well, no paint missing off my truck. Guess I could have turned those on earlier. Let's see. I know where that truck stop is, right up the street. I have been to this truck stop. I went here the other day, well, yesterday, I guess it was, after Thursday's live stream. I came in here. As soon as I pulled into this truck stop, I'm like, I remember this place. Your neighbor works for Spring Powder Underground. He said have eggs one side, freezer on the side. Yeah, they've got what do you call it? They've got frozen, they've got refrigerated, and they got dry storage here, or as I understand it. Okay, let's go to that truck stop there. Oh wait, isn't there a? There is not. Thought maybe there'd be a, what do you call it? And then I'm going to come over here. Maybe that's where I should just go. Me? I don't see any yellow paint on the wall. A stop sign? The only thing missing from this is the water dripping from the ceiling. Ah yes, those tracks are here, that's for sure. If I ever find my photos that I took of this place, I didn't take them from inside. Well, I know actually I do have some from inside, but I have some from out here that show this area right here. This is very realistic. Meaning very accurate.
Versus it's a whole little town down there.
Yeah.
Treasure says, I'm imagining them building this just in case there is a nuclear attack.
Well, what it is they're actual mines. There's, when I was here, they were still mining in back areas. And it's been repurposed. The part that's been mined out is repurposed. It's gypsum mines. You know, they use gypsum for drywall, and I'm sure other things. In fact, if you know more about what they use with the stuff they mine out of here, let us know. Bugwash, there's 4 on the map, but in real life, I don't know. There's actually the other 3 on the map I didn't know about. Well, 2 of the 4 I didn't know about. The ones in Kansas City I've been to, but not in. I did a drop and hook outside. The one in Joplin, near Joplin in Carthage, I didn't know about that until this week. Same thing with the one in Kansas City. If it exists in real life, which I suspect it does, I never knew about it before this week. Let me drop a pin over at that place. I guess it's probably right here. And yeah, there's the one. This is Carthage over here, but it's considered Joplin for the game purposes. It's too bad, but there is where Interstate 49. Actually, just about a mile south of Interstate 44, and where 49 meets it, there's a exit, and then there's a truck stop there. I would have liked to have gone to, but it's not.
Treasure O says it just reminds me of the movie Greenland.
Greenland? Not familiar with that. What's that about? Hey Ryan, welcome to the stream. JJ Man, 1982, Thor Rasmussen, our top Euro truck driver for January 2025, and our top Euro truck driver for all of 2023. Nick, David H74, RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March 2023. So there is a viewpoint over here. We could get that too. You're not getting me this time, red light. I'm not driving a Euro truck. Broken, Douglas Williams, JC Drives, our top Euro truck driver for March 2025. Thomas Berger, Matthew Roth, Doom 3, Lee01 Mister, Phantom 6767, our top Euro truck driver for October 2024. Jennifer Roth, SR Crixus, Ducky, our top Euro truck driver for June 2023. Bogdan BD, Colin Percival,
Ryan says, I see you got 2 Swifties this stream.
Yeah, well, I forgot I had a wide load.
Adam says, I'm back. I was busy a few minutes ago.
Okay. Welcome back. So, what is this place?
Treasure O says security passes for a few select for a select few in the event of a major invasion or nuclear disaster. In the end, the evacuees all hunkered down in a massive underground bunker facility to wait out the fallout.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. I mean, I've heard of that premise, but I've never heard of that particular movie. Can we go around? Should we go around? We cannot go around. Yep, maybe. Okay, where's the viewpoint? Looks like I'm right on top of it. Anybody know? What about this big square space? Well, could be. Trucker King's orange doohickey is under the pavement.
It still should trigger.
Right, but I can't see it, so I don't know if I'm exactly on it or not. If it were base game, then it would be elevated. It would be up in the air. So just get under the truck and look around. How about that? Well, I don't see it. I'm not knowing. That's cool. Well, I guess we'll just have to live without seeing that. I may have to come back after I take out the orange icons mod. I mean, I could drive around and around and around really super slow, but nah. Or I could go out to the title screen, go to the mod manager,
Just take it out now.
take it out. Orange icons.
Thor's wondering if you can get on the test track to your left.
I'm gonna check that out. So right, it goes right below True Mirror FOV. I gotta remember that. While that's loading in, I'll do some more shout outs. Osiris 9216, Pancake Man, Ryan, Jesse 2670, Chris T, Oblivion, our top ATS driver for December 2024. Dr. Jones, our top Euro truck driver for February 2025, and our top Euro truck driver for all of 2024. Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, Dustin Simbro, Greg Ulray, Day and B Travels, Future Endeavored, Yorhita Rusu, Manny Oy, QA Library, Donald William, Green Blocks, Zinc, Gearjammer 89, Ken Maselman, Hauling 5 Ton and BC Adventures, Carlos DeJackal, James Gipe, Lud, Reeper of Souls 894. There it is. I was right there. I swear I was sitting right on it. Springfield. Lennox, Tom Freer. Benny, Olivia Brown, Wise Mind Facts, Kirk Bernard. Joel. Dugan Kurt, Madman Trucking Gaming, Isaiah Johnson, Yazi, Connor Astro, The Blind Trader, Luke, Luis Campos, William, Dan Brewster, Good Luck Have Fun, Bean 3, Alberta Gaming 05, Robert Jeppo Jepson, Daza T. Arab, Silent Cartographer, JBM Gaming and Auto Dibs, Virtual Gaming 21, Red Tiger, Rafael La Liberte. Hope I got that right.
Corey Kruger is here.
Welcome, Corey. Let's see. I may have to get back out onto that street to come in a different way. Unless I can get in up here. What is that? 18 wheels of steel. Is that what that is? Might make it out. I don't know. Looks like it'll, yep, do it.
Adams asks, is there a truck stop in St. Louis you've been to?
In real life? Yeah. Well, not in St. Louis, but in the St. Louis area, yeah. And most of them are on the Illinois side in East St. Louis. So, oh, start. So what are we doing? Probably need, I would think that I should need to have a tractor here. Oh, parallel parking without a tractor. Well, that's just like parallel parking a car.
Aren't you driving a tractor?
Trailer, yeah. Wow, there's like not enough. Maybe I should have come here with a shorter wheelbase or frame. I didn't know as this is what's going on here. So what is the point
Adam
of this
says your
place?
Adam says your truck's not going to fit.
Nah, it's not. Huh. Well, it's interesting anyway. That says finish. So we're pull up there, back in over there.
Elliot Hallisey says, "Hey, Boomster, long time. Great to
Hey,
see you back
Elliot.
streaming."
Hey, well, I didn't stop. It hadn't been that long since you've been in. This is the 4th stream this week. Oh man, this is tight. Wait, why is the arrow pointed the other way?
Because maybe you went the wrong way.
I thought it said start over there.
Bergeron says, "Test yard for a CDL license."
Yeah, probably. So just call me Pugwash. I'm going the wrong way.
Ryan says, "It said finish."
I wasn't looking.
Addon says, "Bring a shorter wheelbase for these turns."
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do this. I can't even. I think I might bring a day cab here. Oh. Heck with this. Oh, I started on the wrong part. This was the finish line. That's where I started. Oh, stop. Get away from me.
Oh, let's see. How many calls was that? How many Swifties would that be?
Yeah. Whatever. I'm gonna go fix my truck now. Plus, it's getting dark.
Elliot says, "That would be a fail, Mr. Boomer, I'm afraid."
Yeah, it would. Failure to follow instructions. Printed instructions. Yes. I don't have any damage. Okay. Well, let's hit the sleep trigger. And then there's a question mark over there somewhere. I'm guessing it must be an employment agency. But we'll see. A question mark. It is a recruitment agency. Okay.
Elliot says, have you done anything on ETS in the UK lately?
Nope. Haven't done much of anything in ETS lately because Missouri came out. Let's see what we got. We get a loaded there. A little bit farther. Nope. I want to find something to Joplin. St. Joseph. Okay, how about Free Market? No. No. What's up with that? Well, what if I just drive over there? That's weird. Why do I not have any loads to Joplin? I know it's short. And I want a short load. Well, oh, here's one. Joplin. 73 miles. No, it's not long enough. Well, that's fine. I'll just take one out of there. Let's go pick up some cars at Alamo. Not too far away. What happens if we go into this garage? We get prompted to do anything?
Or says, get out on the other side.
Yeah. Apparently that's the answer.
Why did the boomer gamer go through the garage? To go out the other side.
Wait, is there two entrances to this place? Okay. Interesting. I guess I'm picking up a trailer over here on the other side. This is the World of Trucks load. Maybe I should have backed down here instead of trying to get situated. Because of this long frame. Yeah, this long frame is great for hauling heavy loads. Not so great for maneuvering courses like that one we just went in. Not a very heavy load, 15,000 pounds. Oh, where are we going? Right there. Nice cars. Let's do some shout outs. We got Bushos, Prestige Promotions, Jake's Trucking and Gaming, Wilbs, Knights Hinting Peter. That's all the shout outs. Hinting Peter. There's probably a subliminal message in there somewhere. Still says my inner 13-year-old. I thought you might like this, Elliot.
This thanks, Boomer.
You know, I did get to Springfield quite a few times. Not just to that underground, but there were other places that I picked up or delivered to. Joplin, most of the time when I went to Joplin, it was to go to the Iowa 80 truck stop. But I did go to Joplin one time when I first got involved in trucking, and I was riding with my friend who has dropped in a couple of times into the live stream. And he's the one that got me into trucking. And yeah, we came here. We did. The company that he drove for did a lot of stuff in the Midwest. They were based out of Chicago. ahead.
Ryan says, did you hear SCS is trying custom drivers? Like you put your face in the game?
No, I have not heard that. I have not seen a blog post about it. Was it in, they talk about it in one of their live streams? That would be kind of neat, instead of having this generic face that's on my AI driver, my AI avatar, or whatever it's called. You know, I might have come here, now that I think about it. I don't know if it was Joplin or Carthage or what. Could be wrong, though. But as I'm driving along here, I'm having some flashbacks, and it seems to me there was a place up ahead. Past where we turn off, or would turn off to go to north on Interstate 49. See the towns on the sign there? Nevada and Kansas City. I said Nevada because I'm told that that's how they pronounce it here. Actually, a town. There's another town farther up called, almost to Kansas City, called Peculiar.
Or says, are we there yet?
Almost. Another couple of minutes. Hope you can
Yeah,
hold
Ryan
it till we
said-
get there.
And Ryan said they were talking about it in a live stream when they did the DLC release stream.
Okay, I missed it then. Welcome to Joplin. Can we do that viewpoint? Trying to sort out where this viewpoint is. But what's the utilities company? Really? There it is. All right, let's look at Joplin. Right on Route 66. Interstate 44 basically is Route 66 through here. Well, Elliot, the map tells me if I've been here.
I think he means in real life, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. But
Yeah, I still have some of the records, my deliveries and stuff. Some of them. I should do that. I should create a master map. Like on Google Maps or something. Wonder if I could do that in a format I could share. Wow. And then post it on the website. That would be cool. What a neat idea.
yeah, Elliot was talking about real life.
Okay.
Ryan says, so why don't they call Route 66 in the game, not 44?
Route 66 was part of the U.S. highway system developed in the 1930s. The interstate highway system was developed in the 50s and 60s. And many of the interstate freeways replaced major parts of the U.S. highway system, including Route 66. Route 66 has effectively been eviscerated, except in memory. Oops. That's not it. It's farther down yet. So the interstate highway system has evolved to, in many cases, replace the old U.S. highway system. Although the U.S. highway system still exists all over the U.S., some of the roads have been replaced with interstate highways. They have different standards. The interstate highway system is controlled access. U.S. highway systems can look just like this, with all kinds of lights and turns and stuff, businesses. Oh, I'm so tired of missing those gears. And the game doesn't shift like I expect it to. Or vice versa. You have to stop? Nope.
Super chat from Pugwash. Had first place ace winner at the Grand International Horse Races today.
Well, I don't know what any of that means, but thank you.
Oh, share the wealth. Okay.
Oh. So, you're saying you went to a racetrack? Looks like I have to back into that stall, garage, whatever it is. All right, Pugwash. Sorry, it popped up right as I was almost got T-boned by that truck because I didn't see him. And that was kind of like a real life thing. I literally thought the coast was clear. I about had a heart attack.
Parkour says, I had a world map with pins in all the ports we were in. With time, the map was just one big hole. Parkour says the Grand National is a big race on television each year.
Okay. Well, congratulations and thank you. Oh, while we're in here, I'll just show you. I have 7 of the 12 cruising Missouri cities discovered so far. Joplin is not one of them because the load I just delivered was not long enough. Anyway, I wanted to look at the map. Oh, seems to me I don't know. I thought there was a hidden road over here somewhere in the vicinity. Maybe I can take a peek inside the Discord to see it. I could remember where we keep such things. That would probably be under American Truck Simulator. Hidden roads. Joplin. Where am I? Okay. All right. I see it. Right over here. So let's head down that way.
Stepping away a couple moments. I'll be right back.
Okay. What I think I'll turn left here just to uncover more road. Even though I just left the little stretch of gray road behind me. Jeez, stop that. $30 mph. You see that driver hit his brakes? Like he was anticipating, like he needed to stop and then realized, oh, I can't stop in time. Or maybe it's just because there was a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit coming up. I don't know. I came to Joplin. I had mentioned that I did come here with a friend who got me into driving. And that was in 2011. And it was just a few months or weeks after a tornado came through and destroyed Joplin. And I have video I took of my phone. I took video from my phone as I was riding in the passenger seat. I'll have to put that together. Oh, green light. Hey, something about a utility building? Why is that such a picture-worthy thing? I guess folks in Joplin take their utilities seriously. I don't know. Maybe it's because of its architectural design or something. You know, I could see a church or even a city hall if it's got a really neat design to it. Or an airport or a courthouse. You know, I think I've been down this road in real life. Wow. We're watching videos of the tornado in Joplin. It was devastating, destroyed a school and a hospital. Yeah, it seemed like the downtown area was just wiped out. This is our hidden road. Here we go. Let's see where it takes us. The last hidden road I did earlier today during the members live stream also took us to a hidden viewpoint. This is part of the Route 66. Missing Route 6. What? Or historic? Wait. Did that just... But we're in Kansas. The other one must have been where it said Missouri. That must be what that said. Oh, look at there. Just So this is Kansas, and we were in Missouri. Because Joplin is right on pretty much the state line. Historic Route 66. Okay. I never saw any signs like that in real life. Of course, I never came here. I would not have gotten off the beaten path. So it looks like Kansas named this Kansas Highway 66. There's another piece of it over here. Well, this hidden road anyway. So there's the sign when you're crossing back into Missouri. Interesting. This road must be like on the state line or something.
I am back.
Okay. So right there is Missouri and Kansas. This is the state line. Interesting. Oops. So I'm just going to turn around right here.
Adam says, I drove over the line looking for the state sign.
Right there, you mean? Yeah, the line is, well, it's not a sign, it's just a line. Huh. But there on the right is the sign for that you've entered Kansas. And there's the one up, where'd it go? Right there that says you're entering Missouri. Oh, while we're here, let's take a look. For those of you who would like to see this, find and explore this for yourselves, it is just west of Joplin on this little stretch of road. So you got 1, 2, 3 turnoffs to go to it. And I already forgot who shared that. Otherwise, I was going to give them credit for that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's, unless it's called State Line Road.
Could be. There's a lot of those around the country. County Line Road, State Line Road. That was one of our trucks. And we're back in Joplin. I was looking at something else. Historic Route 66 byway. Oh, uh-oh. That's a red light ticket. Well, I don't have a load, so I'm no points against me. I'll just pay the fine and move along. I don't know where I'm going. I should look on a map. I just want to get someplace like here. That's 50 miles? Do I really want to go there? Yeah, why not? Deadhead.
He must have missed his exit. He got off just to go back on.
Ooh.
The one in front of you there.
Oh. Or that's his jet. That is his exit. Round and round and round. Because he got on the 44. Then he got off. Anyway. Every once in a while you'll see a vehicle that all they do is go around a circuit. I've seen police cars do that, fire engines. They just go around several blocks in town. Like they got no particular place to go. So if you continue on this interstate freeway here, which is old US Highway 71, by the way. This will take you to Kansas. And I remember driving up this road when it didn't have its interstate freeway designation yet. They're doing the same thing to a highway, a couple of highways out here in Arizona and Nevada. US Highway 93 that comes out of, well, it comes through Phoenix to Kingman and then on up to Las Vegas. That's all going to be Interstate 11, and parts of it already are Interstate 11. So they have to change it a lot to conform to the standards of an interstate freeway. But I've driven US Highway 93 between Phoenix and Las Vegas, or Kingman anyway, since the early 80s. When I lived in Sierra Vista, and those of you in the game know where Sierra Vista is, I actually lived on Fort Huachuca there, which is right next to Sierra Vista. Oh, come on. And I had family, and my mom lived in Kingman. What? Road closed ahead. Like the real flooding? Oh yeah, right up there. Anyway, so I would take that truck every once in a while, and it was just a 2-lane US highway most of the way. And now it's being turned into a 4-lane interstate, 2 lanes each direction with controlled access. Hello. The guy didn't seem to be too terribly interested that I pulled in. That's fine. Okay. That's annoying. I'm going to advance the time. You too, Pat? Were you stationed there? I was stationed there in February of 1982 until February of 1984. That's where I was. Back in 90, huh? Okay. All right. So I'm going to end the truck driving portion of this here. Let's have a look at the map real quick. I just want to take a look and see how much I've explored. 60%. So
He says,
when
and
it
84.
oh, and 84. Wow. Maybe we were there. Well, I left early. So every time they add a new map DLC, this percentage goes down because there's more map to be explored. I still have, actually, for this profile, I have quite a bit of Arkansas to explore. And of course, a whole lot of Missouri. So let's see, what have I got? Arkansas, I've got 31.8%. Missouri, 19.4%. So lots to discover, but yeah, small world. What am I seeing here? That's weird. I had some ads popping up. It's like Siri thought I needed to see something. So let me pull up my browser. Wheel of Names. Let me get it started. No. Well, this, I have to do this first. There we go. And I can turn that off and that off. I might have to turn my face off, depending on how much real estate I take up. Here we go. So I'm gonna talk about the our stats. How did we do as a VTC last month? So for ATS for March, we came in 24th overall on TrucksBook with 427,811 miles. Our ATS Trucky hardcore simulation mode ranking was 4th, which is, we really fell back. We've been in 1st or 2nd place for months, and some new companies stepped up and got busy. We're doing a little better this month. Well, mostly we just kind of took a break. Anyway, we came in 4th with 137,000 hardcore points. In ATS, our top driver was Big Al 2424 with 48,000 miles. Our 2nd place driver in ATS was Susan Arthur with 34,000 miles. In Euro Truck, in March, we placed 200th, which was a little better than the previous month, even though we kind of slacked off a bit. But we had almost 483,000 kilometers. Our Euro Trucky hardcore sim mode, we fell back from 3rd to 4th, but we have more points, 119,000. Our top Euro Truck driver for March is JC Drives with a little over 100,000 kilometers. He was really going for it. And our 2nd place driver for Euro Truck was Biffles with almost 50,000 miles, so half of what JC did. So shout out to all of the VTC drivers who are logging miles and kilometers. All right, so I have here in my hot little hands on my screen, pay no attention to this. In fact, let me just delete all that. So we have 17 people that completed the minimums, and for ATS, it's 10,000 miles. They're going to go into the drawing. So for every instance of 10,000 miles, you get another entry in the drawing. Yes, Susan. I just haven't sent out the notifications yet. I've been I forgot. Sorry. I did give the top drivers their role, however. Okay, so we've got some people that can only win a convoy because they have. Let me back up. So this essentially is like our second place, where you have the choice between a one-on-one live stream convoy with me or a custom truck or trailer skin. Truck skin if you haven't got one yet. Trailer skin is an optional option if you already have a custom truck skin. So we've got some people that are only eligible for a convoy. And no, Adam, you're not in the VTC. We've asked you to several times, but you haven't joined. And then we've got people who are not eligible. I met my minimums. Benji did double, but he won top driver the previous month. Why are you here, Susan? Oh, because you're second place. And Big Al was first place. That's why you're there. I'll be okay. So this is for American Truck Simulator. So I'm going to copy these and paste them in here. And I'm going to shuffle once, twice, 3 times, and spin. Yeah, Adam, this is for VTC members who drive their minimums. Striker. Let me make a note of that. I am also going to draw a runners up in case Striker cannot. Okay, we'll remove him. I will shuffle 3 more times. Once, twice, 3 times. Spin. And our backup is Pugwash. Where you at, Pugwash? You still awake, Pugwash? Okay, let's remove all these and we'll do our drawing, runners-up drawings for Euro Truck. So here we've got, let's see, 17 people also completed their minimums, which is 12,000 kilometers. And if, if they got 2, oh, I can take Striker out. He just won. Oh, Striker can only win a custom skin. Why did I not show that up here? Where did I just stick him? Right here. I'll have to go back and double check that, Striker, just in case.
Might need to do a backup to the backup for.
No, he still gets to choose a custom skin. He's just not eligible for a convoy. So, back to this. So we will shuffle this once, twice, 3 times. I just saw your name, Lurch.
Biggest name on there.
It is the biggest name on there, and it is the one that got chosen.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Control yourself. I can just see him in the Discord going, oh, 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 oh. All right, we'll remove him and I'll do the backup shuffling once, twice, 3 times. And our backup winner should Lurch not. What do you mean you're an almost winner? Shamelcost is the backup. Wait. Oh, an almost winner. Right. You're the backup winner. That's like being a. Is it like a backup singer? I don't know. Anyway, better save this so I don't lose it. How do you like that screenshot? I like to put screenshots that I take for various things as my monitor background. Turn that off. What did I just hit? I don't know. We're good. Almost winner. Okay. We have a convoy in the Discord tomorrow, hosted by Pugwash, the almost winner. No, Adam, you have to be in the VTC. It's the whole point. You can't get a custom skin if you're not in the VTC and the Discord. And I believe you're in the Discord. Like being the Stone Picker's assistant. Oh, do you have a plan for what we're doing tomorrow during the convoy? Yes, Susan, I'm sorry I didn't already message you. I will do that. I'll try to do that yet today. Yeah, anyway, so wondering if Pugwash has a plan for tomorrow. I'm just looking at the map. I got a lot of yellow on here, but I still only have 60%. So there's a bunch of places like around Los Angeles and Northern California. Oh, in the underground. Go figure. Okay. Good choice. I got some driving to do. This is my solo profile, so I should do some more driving. And what is this? Ketchup. Really? I've not been that way? I should do that. And I was talking to Benji. Apparently he hasn't been up here to Thompson Falls. We'll have to take him there. Okay, well, that's going to do it for tonight, today, whatever time it is for you. Middle of the morning for some of you, I know. Where's my, there it is. Nope, that's not it. Where's my, there it is.
Yeah,
How many things?
3 a.m. for Pugwash.
No, I think it's closer to 4.
Oh.
Yep, time for him going night-night. Okay, well, on my map, I cover about 99% of all states except Missouri. Still got a lot of driving to do. Yep. Right, 3:55 a.m. in UK, and that's where Pugwash is. Wales, to be specific. All right, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the coffees, super chat, and hanging out and chatting with us. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. And we'll see some of you in the Discord convoy tomorrow, and some of you next weekend. Oh, by the way, next Saturday, it's looking like next Saturday we'll have our Truck Hunt Winners Convoy. So, more on that as we get closer. All right, take care, everyone.